Instead of using edible glue, I am just going to use this steamer, this fabric steamer. I'm just gonna put it on my cake just a little bit so it can get a little wet. And then that way my fondant decor that I will be adding, I won't have to stop between each time I'm adding to add edible glue. So that is what you see me using this fabric steamer for. Okay, so now I'm just adding Lucas's nameplate onto the cake. Now, I did add a little bit of edible glue only because that was a larger piece. And of course, we want that to adhere to the cake really well. Now, I'm just adding toothpicks to the bottom of the nameplate because, of course, I do not want that nameplate to slide down. So I'm just pushing the toothpicks into the cake on each corner, and then I put one in the middle. All right, so once I finished that, then I added the top part, which is a one, two, three little area. So I also added that. Now that I did not have to include any toothpicks because the nameplate is holding that up. But I did add a little bit of edible glue on the back just because it was a larger piece. Next, I am just adding all of these rainbow circles that I made, just starting off with the red, kind of going around to see how it'll look. So I'm just kind of staggering it. Some of them I did kind of cut a little piece of so I can add it under and on the side of the nameplate, as you can see. And then I'm just going around and adding each of the colors to the different sections so it could have that rainbow effect so it can just flow within the next color. So that's all I am doing here. And then of course I want to add some circles to the top. So I did have to add the steamer to the top because those pieces weren't sticking. So I just steamed it a little bit. Steaming your fondant kind of wakes your fondant up. Steaming your fondant kind of wakes your fondant up. It does work well to adhere other fondant pieces, but it also gives a nice sheen to your fondant.